Manoj's session I love to attend because I just feel very healed in all of Manoj's sessions. And all the concepts that we learned today, especially TYT, TYL, we have learned this in this boot camp. But today, the way Manoj has drilled that concept into our minds and explained to us the importance of energy and the power of talking to ourselves was immense, and that is one of the biggest learnings I've got today. Thank you. Yeah, the beautiful part I always felt, that I need to have more friends and all, talk your thoughts to yourself aloud. You actually don't need anyone. You can talk to yourself loudly and be your own friend. Take care of yourself and actually talk your thoughts to yourself loudly is more to connecting with yourself, coming from oneness and taking guidance. That is what I understand.
Today's my awareness, understanding and learning is that अपने गिरे मन में झांक के देखो कि how much you can learn out of it. लेकिन बहुत सारे टाइम हम लोग बोलते हैं कि मेरी बात सुनो, लोगों को बोलते हैं, बट नहीं, अभी मेरी बात मैं खुद सुनूंगा और खुद लाउडली बात करके सुनूंगा. That is my learning. Thank you.
This today's day was so special, reconnecting with everyone, seeing divinity and all, and most important was the feeling of getting stuck somewhere that I came to overcome with the magic principle that Manoj ji taught today of about talking with yourself, your own thoughts in words. Thank you.
Jai Gurudev. So today's realization, same thing that TYT, TYL. So I was not applying it to the fully. I was not talking loudly. I was talking to myself, but not loudly. So today when I started talking loudly, I felt that okay, that is cooling me down quite a lot. And so I will start applying it now onwards daily in my life.
Hello, it was a beautiful day today of learning many things. But my key takeaway was about talking loudly to yourself. And what I realized is there's a constant chatter going on in our head, which is mindless, and most of the time it's very suppressing and not supportive to us. But if we consciously talk to ourselves, it becomes very positive and it can be very helpful. So that was a very drastic shift, because rather than being mindless, you can mindfully use your own talk for your own benefit. So that was a good takeaway.
Is that I would do little talk, but I never knew that is called loudly talking. When I, being foodie and like make some nice dish, I would tap my back, "Wow, Darshan, kya mast dish banaya hai," So now I realize that you can talk a lot. So today's realization is shifting from self-talk to talking loudly was the beautiful realization. And this chakra healing balancing can be so simple that I have already decided to do it with children. And even for self-talk, looking at Amazon कि how children can be given voice recorders, because mobile उनको हाथ में नहीं देंगे, तो छोटा सा voice recorder देके if children start speaking about their behavior and what they are doing and how they are, so it can make a big difference. So that thought already started to execute with the Young Leader Program. Thank you.
He opened up so many things for me. When Manoj ji asked us to write about health, wealth and relationships, I jotted them down. But when I did the self-talk, I realized there were so many blocks. Okay, so basically in health, I was operating from a lot of guilt, and in the area of money from a lot of fear, and in the area of relationships with a lot of ego. And to me, when Manoj ji did the chakra cleansing and gave the affirmations, everything just fell in place. Like all the health problems that I had was because of a lot of guilt, the fear, obviously in the area of wealth. So everything was falling in place. So the next question in my mind is, what do I do if I have those blocks? And then came the segment intending, and the last part when Manoj ji talked about releasing the 3 karmas. So it was like everything got answered and everything was connected. So the only thing that I have to work upon myself is SI and talking to myself. And the second realization I had was I never knew a simple question like why could unveil so many answers. So I'm taking a lot today, Manoj ji, and a lot of home play as well. Thank you so much.
I'm Tejal, and doing Manoj by Liya Way for a long time. Already these 3 things, SI, chakra meditation and TYTTL was happening beautifully. But today, when it was very much focused on 3 areas of my life, health, wealth and relationship,
I could actually focus on those areas, and I did get answers to my questions. So that was very beautiful, बहुत focus. And the if I say the crux of it, it is like whatever I have in my life is the best for me, and with that acceptance, I need to then work on whatever I feel is not okay in my life. So thank you so much.
The topic of knowing yourself has been so much written about, and it's so much full of jargon and so heavy. Like I have read some books of saying find out your purpose, and I've always read those books and realized, okay, I didn't figure out my purpose. But today, when I realized that actually knowing yourself is about understanding what I really want in different spheres of life, and the answers come to me when I talk to myself. So I thought it made everything very simple. The whole large topic of knowing yourself and finding yourself and all of that could become simple, because the answer lies in talking to myself and understanding what I really want and how to clear it. So that's my biggest takeaway. Yeah.
I'm Pratnya and I'm from Bagot. I think it's a beautiful topic that we took today, very complex, as what Momo also said. Lot is understood but not understood. But what I take back today is the power lies within. I mean, there is nowhere else is the power. It's just within it, yourself, and you should know how to talk to yourself. I think that's what I learned, and that was the takeaway for me. You talk to yourself and you get 100% clarity. You don't need anybody else.
So, with the self-talk, I realized that all the solutions are inside me. So it was really like a magic that I got all the answers. I just need to follow it. And my takeaway is that challenges me if it works so much. So if I talk to myself generally also, I just say hi, hello to myself, appreciate myself. Maybe मेरे challenges अपने आप कम हो जाएंगे.
I would say all the problems we have inside or outside, the problems one can solve is you yourself. This is one such message. And this session is not for the people, only those who are here. When we go back to our places, family, relatives and friends, this message will spread, and the kind of networking and opportunity we are getting out here is definitely going to spread. And thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm Vicky here. And एक WhatsApp पे बहुत वीडियोस आते हैं. वो एक गुरुजी है. I don't know मनोज भाई आपने देखा है कि नहीं. He keeps saying me talking to me for me. तो मैं इतना हंसता था वो वीडियो देख के, लेकिन आज मुझे समझ में आया एक्चुअली क्या है. I thought वो पागल है, लेकिन आज समझ में आया कि ये पागलपना में सब कुछ है. And what I experienced today while I was talking to myself was mind-blowing. I think पहले start होता है दिमाग से, बाद में दिमाग heart takes over, and the answers you get is mind-blowing. Whether you want to do, not want to take that answer is a separate thing, but solutions मिल जाता है. And मेरे दिमाग में self love के ऊपर जब से मीनल का भी क्लास किया है, it used to keep coming self love. तो समझ में नहीं आता था self love करना कैसे है. I think this is a best expression of self love, when you're talking when your heart takes over, you're actually speaking out all the secrets, what you actually feel, and acceptance comes automatically. I think I really enjoyed today's class, and I want to practice this as I'm practicing journaling. But sometimes you can't even write those things. But I think clears a lot of things. I loved it. Thank you.
So I think I wanted to share actually earlier about segment intending. So I'm very lucky that all my HODs have come in, the heads of all the departments, and I make sure, even though it's a Monday morning and there's crazy amount of work pressure, but I say this is the most important thing. But I just wanted to share one thing for all the entrepreneurs who can get your teams. What happens is, even though our meetings are mostly still from work from home, or even if they are physically, I think even if they're physically, we are all in the middle of ये नहीं हुआ, माल नहीं भेजा तो खरीदा नहीं, ये नहीं किया, वो नहीं किया, ये तारीख तक, how goals, deadlines, and in the middle of it we all stand up, hold hands, and then the things that we say, because you have to say that thank you for whatever didn't happen. So that thing is out of the box completely. And the best part is that everyone is laughing about it. And like we were so deadly serious a minute ago that ये क्यों नहीं किया है, तापसी का shoot है, ये करना है, ये target है उसका. And then everyone is like, just like, especially this Vishal, he goes on, I'm laughing, and then I'm like And not only that, supposing I'm upset on Vedosi or on Vicky, and I'm not like, then I'm in the meeting only openly, whether it's Zoom, I'm saying, and things that didn't happen, Vicky is not listening and understanding the importance of this target. So you're khulla telling on the face, and it is so relieving because it just de-stresses you, and actually the other people can feel the energy. It's not like they don't understand what is happening. But when you say it aloud, it kind of dissipates that whole negativity. And now I've also started in the beginning when you say thank you for the things that happened. So I said, oh wow, Vijay has been doing such beautiful design, or Mukesh has taken care of this. So it also gives me an opportunity to appreciate people. And I think you can do that only when you can get your team for these sessions, if you can. So we do a weekly Monday morning session also. So you need to be in touch with the knowledge. So just request you all, it's really nice. Yeah.